Yes. The way that you dress, like you see us dressed in this manner, right? Do you think that it tells me something about you?
A man may be known by his look, and one that had understanding by his countenance. When thou meetest him.
When I meet you. So now I can look and see how you are or who you are based upon what you present to me.
See, I have said before thee this day, life and good.
Life ain't good,
and death and evil.
So that's what you gotta understand. This day is marked. Before you accept life and good or death and evil, you gotta make a decision.
Truth.
Because if you what?
Because there is no truth.
There ain't no truth here. And what?
No mercy.
No mercy.
No knowledge of God in the land.
What's the name? Why not? Your house could be next. You could be next. You dress like a YN, guess what? You could be mistaken for the next YN 6 feet under.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
What is the knowledge that our people lack? I demand an answer out of you. You know why? Because you're God's chosen people. You're great in the eyesight of God. You're holy in the eyesight of God. So I know you have an answer. Do you think the way that you dress tells something about yourself? Yes. The way that you dress, like you see us dressed in this manner, right? Do you think that it tells me something about you? Like if I had a police uniform on, if I had a white lab coat, does that appearance tell me something about you or me if I was dressed in a certain way? Yes, it does. Give me you got Sirach 9? Okay, all praises. Read that.
Sirach, chapter 19 and verse 29. A man may be known by...
It says a man, you're a man, right? How old are you? 27. You're a 27-year-old man. What's your first name? Huh? Javon, right? All right, so Javon. It says a man will be known by what?
A man may be known by his look.
By your looks is how you are known. All right, read on.
And one that hath understanding by his countenance.
And then the way that you carry yourself, I know what you are. Because you're presenting me all the attributes of it. Now, the reason why I bring it up is, what do you think how you're dressed? What does that show? You don't know. Okay, read it again. Yeah, so what you're saying is they're assuming. But the point is, if you dress up in a police uniform, if you're police, then guess what? You're police. You're going to wear the uniform appropriately. If you dress up in a lab coat, you're not going to go and put on, you're going to be the doctor that you are. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to put on something that you're not. So you, in your day-to-day life, you put on the clothing according to what you are. Right? Read it again.
The book of Sirach, chapter 19 and verse 29. A man may be known by his look, and one that had understanding by his countenance. When thou meetest him.
When I meet you. So now I can look and see how you are or who you are based upon what you present to me. On the outside, that fast. Read on.
A man's attire.
A what?
A man's attire.
His clothing.
And excessive laughter.
The laughter is his attitude.
And his gait.
And the way that he moves. You know those, what do they call them? The homos. They walk around with a little, what is it called?
Sugar in their tank.
Yeah, sugar in their tank. They walk around like that. Switching the pants. Hips. You know what I'm saying? Those. They, read it again, I'm sorry.
A man's attire and excessive laughter and gait show what he is.
It shows exactly what you are. So you dress like what? Because he asked you if you got ops. He asked you if you got ops. So what are you putting off now that gives away, bro, you got ops? I got to ask that question just because how I'm dealing with you. It's what your appearance is showing. Did you know that? You say yes. So explain, how do you know that then? So you must have ops. Okay, go ahead there, Javon. Go ahead. You was gonna say something. So you saying, okay, so you dress like this every day? Every day. So so it doesn't matter if you was in a rush or not. You can't make an excuse for it. The point is you gotta change. Give me 1 Samuel chapter 10, verse 4. Because the things that we put out, because you're getting up there in age, you're 27. That means that you should have some type of understanding in this life how to move. You shouldn't be going after your same youthful pleasures and such. You understand what I'm saying? You got to start setting an example. Because if not, you're going to be the example of what not to do. You understand? Read it.
Look at 2 Samuel chapter 10, verse 4. Wherefore Hanun took David's servant and shaved off one half of their beard, and cut off their garments in the middle, even to their buttocks.
So how you wear your pants? How you wear your pants? Your butt's out, right? You know that goes back to in the prison system? So why would you do it now? It ain't out. You sure?
Bring it up.
Where's your waist at? Come on, bro. You got, oh, I got another pair of pants on. It's okay. That's not okay, bro. It's not okay.
Bring it up.
That's what we're showing you. You got to change. Because guess what? Go ahead. It's not on purpose? Okay, I'm skinny, bro. There's no excuse that you can make. I'm sorry. You can't make an excuse. Think about it. I'll put it like this. We live that life. We ain't no different from you, bro. We just changed. Okay, so why do you do it then? It's not on purpose. Right, you pulled them up, but outside of you showing respect, as you saying, that means you would have been wearing that all like that your day to day. That's the point where what we're bringing out to you is you gotta change, bro. You can't make an excuse because you want to fulfill, because you want to please us. No, it's between you and God.
Right.
We're just here showing you this is the message of God, and it's on you to change. Because if you don't change, guess what's gonna happen? If you don't repent, guess what's gonna happen? What do you think? You're gonna die right here. You're gonna die right here in America with the thermonuclear missiles and all the rest of these kids that dressed up like that. You're gonna die here in America because God's gonna come back and judge this place. And it's either you're gonna do it and you're gonna be with him, or you're gonna die right here. And then you're gonna get woken up for the second death, judged, and guess what? Forever condemned with fire and brimstone. That's what's gonna happen. So you gotta make a decision. Read this again.
Book of 2 Samuel chapter 10, verse 4. Wherefore Hanun took David's servants and shaved off one half of their beards, and cut off their garments in the middle, even to the buttocks, and sent them away.
And he sent them away. Why? Because it was a shame. But we walk around thinking it's okay. It's not okay, bro. It's not okay. Deuteronomy 30, verse 15. Because we must understand the things and the way that we live now today is not okay with God.
Right.
It's not okay. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 15. See, I have set before thee this day life and good,
Life and good.
and death and evil.
So that's what you got to understand. This day is marked. Before you is set life and good or death and evil. You got to make a decision. Because if you don't make the decision, guess what's going to happen? You're going to continuously do that old evil. Because that's the only thing you know. You're not going to say, okay, I took my hat off. Okay, cool. I took my hoodie off. I pulled my pants up. No, this has to be a process. That's why you have the flyer. Because guess what? It took time for us to come out of the ways that we did. We didn't just come out here just to say, oh, it's okay that we're out here now. No, it took time. It took us being truthfully honest with each other to build each other up in the scriptures to be retaught. That's what repentance is, to return to God. You understand, bro? Because guess what? In the Christian church, they're not teaching you this. In American society, they're not teaching you this. This is what they teach you. Hosea chapter 4. Hosea chapter 4, I want verse 1. Because we must understand the Christian church has failed our community. You agree? You agree, right? Okay. What about the American school system? Okay, so what about politics? All of it's failed. What about the economic system? Money. Everything is failed. So why are we still in the bottom society and we haven't thought about, dang, all these things that we failed at, why haven't we tried something else? Have we ever tried keeping God's laws?
Bring it out.
Have we ever tried to keep God's laws? Think about it. What happens in our community every day? You said shooting, right? Read the Bible.
The book of Hosea chapter 4 verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
You're the children of Israel, Javion? Are you there? Yes or no? Yes? Okay, all praises. That means the Bible's talking to who? You. Good. All praise. Read.
For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Why?
Because there is no truth.
There's what?
Because there is no truth.
There ain't no truth here. And what?
Nor mercy.
No mercy.
Nor knowledge of God in the land.
What's today? It says there's no truth, no mercy, or no knowledge of God. What is today? Huh? What is today according to God?
Bring it out.
Huh? What is it? It's the Sabbath day. You see that? This is how you know the scripture's true. It says there's no knowledge of God in the land. So guess what? You don't know today is a Sabbath day and you're supposed to keep it holy. But you're the children of Israel. You're the children of God.
Bring it out.
You're supposed to know these things.
Right.
That's why we're out here, to show you the right path to get on. Read on.
By swearing.
By what?
By swearing.
Read.
And lying.
And lying.
And killing.
And what?
And killing.
What does that shootings do? What results in it? Because guess what? Over there's plenty of visuals. There's plenty of different, what are they called? Candles and all that stuff set up for people who got shot in this parking lot.
Right.
Read it again.
By swearing and lying and killing and stealing.
And what happened?
And committing adultery.
And committing adultery. That's sleeping around with women. All that of fornication. That's not according to God. These are the laws that we have to do. Right. This is why it's pinpoint accuracy who we are according to the Bible. Right. Read.
They break out and blood touching blood.
They what?
They break out and blood touching blood.
It says that happens and blood touch blood. Black on black crime. That happens in our community, right?
Get out.
But we only rally around when the white man comes and kills one of us. Right. But we shoot each other every day. The cop coming in the neighborhood, he doing his job. The little Negro wants to be rebellious to the cop, and then he gets judged. Right? That's what happens. Now we want to have a sob story like he wasn't out there the day before running drugs in the community. He wasn't out there with the gun, running after people, running up in people's house and burglarizing places. But we want to say, no, we're not snitching. Why not? Your house can be next. You could be next. You dress like the YN, guess what? You could be mistaken for the next YN, 6 feet under. Because that could be you. So what you gonna do, bro? Life and death is set before you this day, bro. You understand? Because if you don't change, you're gonna die, bro. That's what's out here. That's what's set before us in this life, in America is straight death.
That's right.
Read it again.
Therefore, shall the land more, by swearing and lying and killing and stealing and giving in adultery,
Read.
they break out, and blood touching blood.
Read.
Therefore, shall the land mourn.
Shall the what?
Shall the land mourn.
Our people always mourning about our people getting killed. Right. Why is it always happening in our community? Why are we always mourning? We don't even make it to old age anymore.
Right.
You know why? Because it's not just us killing each other. Right. It's also what we put in our bodies with our food intake.
Right.
We do these things constantly. And guess what? Every single time, oh, he was gone too long. No, you're supposed to live a fulfilled life by keeping God's laws. That's how you're going to get old age.
Right.
You understand? You're supposed to grow up in that. Read.
Therefore, shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish.
Read.
With the beasts of the field, and with the fowls of heaven.
Verse 6.
Verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
What is the knowledge that our people lack? Give me that. What is the knowledge that our people lack, Javion? I demand an answer out of you. You know why? Because you're God's chosen people. You're great in the eyesight of God. You're holy in the eyesight of God. So I know you have an answer. Why does our people, why don't we have what is the knowledge of God? What is that? What do you think? You don't know. That's fine. You know why? Because that's why we're here. Right. We're here to teach you, bro. We're here to teach you. We didn't come out on don't think this is a coincidence. You understand? Right. God don't deal with, oh, this just happened. No, he lined things up perfectly for you to get this message today. Right. From whoever that was going to be here. You understand? Right. Read.
It's the book of Malachi chapter 2 and verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they shall seek the law at his mouth.
The knowledge is the laws of God. We just showed you a law, right? The one with the pants. The woman, she don't supposed to be wearing what? Pants. She don't supposed to wear shorts. And we don't supposed to wear what? No, we don't supposed to be wearing dresses and skirts and all those things. Yeah, you should have probably had no tight clothes on either. Because okay, I just put it like this. Sisters have lust, men has lust, right? If a sister's showing off all what she got and then you doing the same thing, you're causing her to go off into sin. You understand? Just in the same manner as the other way around. Go back to Hosea. So the knowledge is what? The law. The law. Read.
The book of Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
So God's people are destroyed mentally because you physically stand here. You understand? Who you talking to on the phone? What's going on, bro?
I'm talking to my brother, it's crazy. He tells me a lot about this stuff, like all the bad things we're doing that God really don't like. But we do it anyway.
Okay, so he tell you that, but what about the example? Is he setting an example for you? How?
He's basically telling me I gotta stop doing a lot of things that we do.
I said, does he set an example for you? So he's your example. So he showed you those things, that you shouldn't be dressed up like that. He told you that.
Not exactly. Well, yeah, part of it.
It's yes or no. More no than yes. That's what it sounds like. So no. I'm going to show you something. Matthew chapter 19, chapter 5, verse 19. That's what I want. Matthew 5, verse 19. Read it.
It's the book of Matthew chapter 5 and verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments.
The least commandment is simple. We tell you, pull up your pants, bro. Right? Take your hat off. Or your hood, right? These are least commandments. Remember, you should be seeking what? The law. The law is going to come from where? The Bible. It says, whosoever breaks one of these least commandments, and what?
And shall teach men so.
And then you teach men so. That means by your actions, you're showing them that this is okay, and it can be contrary to the word of God. Or you don't even show them that. Watch what happens.
He shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
That means you're not getting into the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
The least in the kingdom, there's nothing least in the kingdom. Everything in the kingdom is great.
Bring it out.
You know what? I'm going to show you the least. Give me Isaiah 66, verse 24. This is the least in the kingdom of heaven. This is the absolute low position in the kingdom of heaven. This is the least. And guess what? You don't want this position.
Right.
Read.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, and verse 24. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of men. And
It says, and they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of men. What's that? What is a carcass? You don't know. It's a dead body. Read it again.
And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of men that have transgressed against me.
That have broke God's commandments, which you were in, correct? Which you currently are in. Because guess what? There's a lot more commandments that you got to do. Remember I asked you about the Sabbath? I asked you what today was? You didn't tell me. Today is the Sabbath day. You're supposed to keep it holy. There's certain things that you have to do in order to keep it holy. Likewise, you see these things on my shirt? These are fringes with a border blue. That's another law you're supposed to keep. Did you know that? You see? Read it from the top again.
It's the book of Numbers, Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 24.
Read.
And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of men that have transgressed against me.
The ones who have broke God's commandments, Javion, read.
For their worms shall not die.
It says the worms shall not die. So that means what? They're decomposing, right? The worms are eating the flesh, right? Now this is the crazy part. Read.
Neither shall the fire be quenched.
Neither shall the fire be quenched. So how's the body being burned and it's being eaten alive by worms?
Check it out.
How's that happening, Javion? How is that happening? Some of you never believe. Some of you never seen before. You know why? Because you were never taught the knowledge of God.
Right.
That's why. That's the root issue.
Right.
Our people have no knowledge of God, and by us not having no knowledge of God, we ultimately hate God.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.